be successful, we want to do things in life that is meaningful. And sometimes we overlook the small things. And I think when we start with the definition of work and how we see work, it might change the way we actually add value, or maybe even our careers, because now we're looking for different significance as opposed to just what can we get out, but how can we bring value, how can we help others, and how can we actually. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Been a couple of days. Just been procrastinating a bunch, and today I was inspired to put up a quick video. And as they say, right, in life we get inspired by certain situations, circumstances, inspire us to do certain things that we otherwise we wouldn't have done it had these circumstances might not have happened. So, as you know, may know, in the last couple of months or so, I had a job loss, and although I'm not here to self pity, whatnot, but sometimes it makes you think about what it is your beliefs are, what do you normally believe, and how hardcore you believe in it, and if that's the reason why you might have to change the beliefs in order for you to change your outcome. So I'm reading a new book here by, I don't have it in front of me, but I have it in the back. It's by Steven Pressfield, and it's called The War of Art. I don't know if anybody here has ever heard of it. I've heard it many times, excuse me, and I've been sorry, I think that's better. And I've been very delayed on reading it. I've read all my other Wayne Dyer books, and today I said, I'm gonna put something different. And I was commuting to the city, so I hopped on and I took a book and I actually read a couple of pages, and something I wanted to share with you guys real quick. So in this book itself, it's talking about the blocks to creativity. All the creators out there that are watching this, that are obviously, or anybody that watches this is a creator. We normally tend to have our own mental blocks, and in the book itself, the point he's making is that the biggest block you have is yourself. And I believe that to my dearest heart, because I am a big procrastinator of doing things that I really want to do, but I kind of overthink it. Don't put it out because maybe I might have certain reactions, or it might not come out good enough. And that comes with this channel as well, my videos, editing, and all that stuff. Sometimes I feel like I think about it too much, and I kind of don't put the videos out. I've had a lot of videos in the backlog that I haven't put out yet because I want to edit them, but I might be thinking I might just put them out without editing, because it's kind of delaying me on my process on making videos and getting better as I go. But that being said, totally off topic, the definition of work. And in the book, he's talking about how when you're doing the thing that you love to do, that you feel like it's your calling, necessarily that's called the work. But for you, when you're in that work, it doesn't seem as work because it is something that it is for you, and you're kind of ingrained and kind of involved in that you don't even see time pass by, right? And that is so true. Like, if you've ever been playing some type of sport, or maybe you're in a video game, or maybe you're doing something you love, you maybe cooking, cleaning, whatever it may be that you love to do, you can do that and time flies by and you don't even notice the time, right? But when you're on the opposite, when you're doing things you might not really want to be doing, time really slows down. And also, we tend to miss, I believe, the word work has been demonized in the sense that, I have to go to work, and work is like looked at as a bad thing. And not necessarily can we probably change that, but I think if we start looking at it differently, right, everything's about perspective. When we mean work, what is the definition of work? Maybe we might have to change the way we look at that word work. I know for me, work was, and it kind of still is in a way, like work is doing something you don't want to do, right? You got to go work and do something you don't want to do. But as I've gone deep into this channel and I've been doing more creative outlets and doing things that I normally wouldn't do, I think if you enjoy the process, or you enjoy I would say the ingenuity in it, in the sense that you got to come up with your own style, your own things, and maybe something to create yourself that no the others haven't done yet. It kind of brings a kind of a rejuvenation. The mind keeps young, and you kind of get lost in the process of it. And the work, in I would say in other words, the work is actually the fun part, because that is where you have to really guess, and maybe not guess, but really look into yourself and kind of understand that it's something that you're part of it. It's not against you, it's not for you, it's just neutral. and the work is how you make of it, right? And what you want to make of it, like what you want to do, what you want to put it into. So for example, you know, if you want to start something, maybe a venture, if you're an entrepreneur, or maybe you're a writer, you want to write a book, you're a film person, and you want to write a movie or even record some type of things. The process of doing it is the work, but when you're in it, you know, when your creative process, you really don't see it. You really don't even feel that is work, because it is something that you're passionate, you're driven to do. So I know I've said a couple of my videos before, but sometimes maybe looking at work differently, maybe the fact that we go to work every day and doing things that we probably necessarily wouldn't do unless there was some type of incentive, might make us change the way we approach looking for work. And what I'm trying to say by that meaning is that when we look for work as how much is gonna, what is it in it for us, right? How much are we gonna make, the benefits, what can I get off of this work? And oftentimes we are disillusioned with the benefits and the you know, and all the salary, the perks, because that is my dog behind me. Yes, Rocky, you want to come play? Come on. He wants to go for a walk, but we'll go for a walk in a few minutes. And let me show you guys again. Hey, Rocky, say hi. Say hi. But I think he has to go outside. So to cut the video short, and this goes for me as well, in my process of navigating for work and creating, looking for work and actually applying yourself to work, in the sense of, instead of looking for work just for what it can give you, what can you get out of that in the sense of, I would say, skills, feelings, whether you feel you're adding value, you're able to have a say, have some type of, I would say, input in whatever you're doing. These things are things that we overlook when we go look for work, right? And also looking at work as more of a fun process, and work as a learning experience, and putting ourselves in situations where we're not comfortable in, and maybe we'll find out certain things about ourselves that we would have never found out otherwise, right? And I know for me, it's been very transformative to be on making my videos here and putting myself, I would say, out there, because I'm some person that doesn't really keeps to myself, don't really like to bother anybody, and I really feel that everybody has their own view of the world and has their own lives, and who am I to impose on that, right? But I really want to share this topic with you guys, because sometimes I think we all have the same desires, and we want to accumulate, we want to be successful, we want to do things in life that is meaningful, and sometimes we overlook the small things. And I think when we start with the definition of work and how we see work, it might change the way we actually add value, or maybe even our careers, because now we're looking for different significance, as opposed to just what can we get out, but how can we bring value, how can we help others, and how can we actually contribute as a whole, as opposed to just having all these individual needs, right? And then again, I'll let you guys over my lab. What do you guys have? How do you guys define work? And has this been type of relative to you? Have you had this insight before? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And true significance here in this world, and I think we're all on the same journey. That's what we all want to, I think, at the end of the day, want to be able to know what are we here to do. And I think it's one day at a time. So let me cut the video short. I'll see you guys next time. And look out for my videos, guys. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate you guys. And don't forget to like if you do, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.